Hey family, Aaron here to tell you about our latest sponsor, Studio Sweden headphones. Do you like headphones that are comfortable, stylish, and Bluetooth? Well, Studio Sweden headphones are all three. Studio Sweden headphones has decided to sponsor the Black Astronauts podcast and is giving something to our listeners. If you type in BAPPOD at checkout, you will get 15% off and worldwide shipping. So go to studioswedenheadphones.com and use the code BAPPOD. Now on to the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Black Astronauts podcast presents Room, just straight up Room. You're probably looking for the word reviews after that. You're going to have to wait until Monday when we review Westworld.
Well,
it's just us doing the nerdy shit.
No, we're going to talk a little bit about Westworld, man.
Well, we are.
But also Deadpool comes out. The review I'm just sitting on, I actually already have it done. So our Deadpool review will be out probably Saturday. Give you all a day to read it or watch it. And then we'll do, whenever everybody sees a Deadpool, we'll do that one as well. The spoiler.
It's so weird that people are seeing movies on Thursdays this summer.
Nigga, yeah, they getting all the money, man. It just dawned on me. Is Domino the girl from Atlanta?
Yeah. Zazie Beetz.
You know that?
You don't
be paying attention.
It just clicked in my mind. Like just now, I was like, "Oh, it's her."
Yeah. She's actually very dope in the movie too. The movie's really good.
She's really dope in general. I want her to kind of break out because she's bad, but she's also like charismatic.
Yeah.
Oh, I was completely only thinking about her skills and talent and ability as an actress.
Sir, good day, sir.
So you're saying she's a bad actress?
Here you go. Don't bring that filth onto the room. Sir.
No, this is the old crew. We're gonna take it back to 2013
stop.
sensibilities.
This is a celebration. This is the first time in 6 years it has been me rocking Feek. We missing one person. We was just shout out to Polo. We was just talking about him. Like,
what up,
nigga? Do you know how long it's been since it's just been us?
It's been a minute.
Been a while.
It's been crazy.
Wow.
This is
like 4 years.
Like honestly,
so,
man.
So
I'm cheesing.
Your daughter is 5. Rock.
Yep, mine is 4.
I feel like you left after. You might have left right when Aaron had his daughter.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So about 4 years.
Yeah, dog.
Are we back to bring you that now politically incorrect banter and comedy?
Things have changed.
That pre-can.
Hey, nigga, that pre-thinking.
Before Can came through and straightened everything out a little bit and got us ready for the Me Too generation. We were ahead of the game, though. Real talk.
Yeah, real talk.
Real talk. That's how having dope. I was about to say female. And Can came into my spirit. It said, what? Dope what, nigga? Dope what, nigga?
Shout out to Can.
Think about it.
Hey, because we all heard it in our head too. Like,
and we both was like, don't do
no. This is why having dope lady friends who can A, get you right, and B, do it effectively where they're not just like beating you down with it, can help you for real. Like,
but you niggas in the world. Would you act like we was He-Man woman haters and shit? Like,
we weren't He-Man woman haters, but
we was far from.
We wasn't ready for 2018.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? We wasn't ready for 2016.
Yo, one of the first 5 episodes is February 15th is National Side Chick Appreciation.
Side Chick Appreciation Day. It was great. Oh, it was so funny.
And you know what? And we didn't miss a beat. We were like, we talking about this.
Yes. It had the damn nerve to put it out on February 15th.
It was just, and I probably progressed the most and the least. Like my personal life, I progressed the most, and on the show, I am.
You do not show any of it.
Yeah, I'm on February 17th.
Yeah, you definitely do not show it.
Man, we used to talk about steak and a blowjob.
Oh my god!
Remember that? That was great.
Oh, the entitlement.
What about Rock Hates Mongolian Grill? One of my favorites.
I don't remember that.
I still hate Mongolian. I hate it fucking.
That's remember when he did that? He was doing. Look, we going. Me and Teddy.
Let's all remember the long lost, incredibly hilarious joke about Native Americans that Aaron made. Still to this day, the funniest joke Aaron has ever made on the show. Still to this day, the funniest joke Aaron has ever made on the show. that you all will never hear because the audio got messed up.
Audio got messed up.
I hope y'all can hear the air quotes in my voice.
Audio got fucked up, dog. I don't know what
but
to
all
tell
of
you.
that is null and void because we're talking about nerdy shit right now.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
we've had our round of nostalgia, and we're gonna bring it back full circle.
And y'all non-nerds, stick around. Stick around. Y'all might catch some stuff.
Indeed. We don't do all the intros on the room podcast. But I just want to make sure everybody knows this is an 18 or over podcast. If you're under the age of 18 and you've made it this far, we've already kind of ruined you. So you still can't listen, but I hope you can hear the air quotes in my voice once again. So on the room podcast, we go strictly nerd stuff. So if you're looking for the non-nerd stuff, if you're looking for me, Rock, and Aaron to use the layman's terms and make it easy for you, we'll try, but no promises.
Rock will be the translator.
Rock will be the best translator we got. But we're going to start off easy, y'all, because we're going right back into Black Panther, which I think was probably the last thing we talked about in the last room.
Are we going to do Patreon?
I'm sorry. I'm tripping. See, I'm going so retro. I forget that we got support in 2018.
Real talk though, like this, listen. Before when we was asking niggas for $1, like, look, man, just give $1, man. Like it ain't even. It's $1, man. Like,
right,
please.
Now we have the following list of people supporting us with monthly contributions to our Patreon patron. Just long story short, the Patreon patron account allows us to collect a little bit of change to help keep things going in the podcast, to help provide y'all with the best possible product that we can give. It helped pay for the new logo I'm sure you all are seeing. It helped pay for those t-shirts that are coming out now. It helped so many things.
I mean,
we appreciate that.
Everybody's getting a mic. I'm actually just ordered rocks, so his is on the way.
Nice.
And the brother Chris Lehman Jonathan Lehman from the Brothers Lehman. Chris is the homie. I just ordered his mic, and that's for Teddy's show. So hopefully the sound quality will improve, and that's all thanks to you all. We couldn't I cannot pay for this shit. I cannot.
Exactly. And so to say thank you, we always give a shout out to the contributors to the main show. So that is for Wash folks. Okay, so for Wash folks who take naps before the club and never show up, y'all gonna have to explain that to me. Shadrach C. That's a real name. Y'all read the whole thing. Shadrach C, Blackashawn, Nutella is Life, Justin C from I Do It for Hip Hop podcast, Just DeAndre, Veggie Vixen, Ron B, V Williams, Feeks Beard, Peter H, Pasto Chene, The Legendary Shogun, Felt 5, The Lawyer, Shlonda W, Wanga, Cameron B, Mr. Brent, C-Mo, Ashley G, Chonilla, Knowledge, Dre, The Disrespectful One, MJ, Donald, Ophelia Ono, Teddy Funk, Charlie Snowflake, Angela D, My Fluffy Puffs, DJ Food and Drink. For Wash folks, did I read that before for some reason? It's a different for Wash folks. Ariana, Nikki M, and 11 question mark.
Huh?
Or is that
11 question mark?
11 question mark. Yeah, that must be something that's a glitch. But shout out to 11 question mark, son. You now become a show me. Because keep it there. Don't delete it off the dot. Just keep it there. We'll make something out of it. That's how Reggie became a thing. 11 question mark t-shirts coming out soon, y'all. Devo G.
I'll get on that, actually. Y'all want 11 question mark t-shirts? I got you.
Right. Devo G, Willis Dick Fit, Shauna E, Jordan H, and Scrum Master Flash.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you all. I did not put in there. I apologize about that. Because we did get one more. That's the Valentine cast. They upped that thing because they like what we was doing. So now they get a shout out on every show. So
awesome.
Nice.
Valentine cast, Jay and Renee Valentine, thank y'all so much. Actually, I was just on their show 2 weeks ago. So if you're listening to this, go check them out at the valentinecast.com. Go check them out. They're homies and actually have been around since the very, very beginning. Mm-hmm. So appreciate it. Just had to throw that in there.
Indeed. So, as we were just saying, we're going to start out with, I feel like this is kind of like a Black Panther retrospective, you know what I'm saying? Because the story is basically just talking about how Black Panther is still in theaters and also on DVD right now.
Yes.
Right. That's crazy.
Right. Which is a testament to like just the modern world of movies, but also to like the impact and the value this movie holds. Does it show the money?
I think it was real interesting. Like black people was fighting for this to keep making money. Like,
yeah,
you know, Thanos.
Nigga, why are you talking black people?
Yeah, I'm black, myself included. Y'all too. We all went multiple times. You know what I mean? But what? How many times did y'all see it?
I only saw it once. I don't know what type of bandwidth or money.
I saw it 4 times.
4? Yeah.
3, but 3 I paid for when I did not.
So let me borrow one of those.
All right, so
I saw it twice. Aaron saw it 3 times.
But then Thanos came in here and was like, all the money.
All the money.
Like, damn. And black people still going like, look, we may not get there with you.
Yo, you want to know how much Black Panther is kicking ass right now? As of yesterday, just yesterday, it made $198,000. Now, mind you, this shit came out February 15th.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Valentine's Day weekend.
3 months?
3 months.
Yo. I mean, people are going to it for classes. Like, actually, one of my homeboys, one of my white homeboys, he went the other day and then called me afterwards and wanted to rent me for 20 minutes.
Have you told? Well, so the Red and Eagle story, you have to say that for actual show.
Actually, How to Rent a Negro is actually one of my favorite books.
Yes, it's great. Actually, I heard about it because of you.
Yeah, Damali Alia.
Well, I am a high-priced rental Negro. that is essentially my job.
Oh yeah, they pay good money. But you know, every so often, you know, like but I really did feel rented though, because like while I was talking to him, like I don't know, have you ever talked to somebody while they were texting on the phone?
No,
like,
I can't tell.
If you listen real close, it's like tap 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 tap, and I heard it the whole conversation.
This thing was taking notes.
I heard the whole conversation. I was like, and then we got close to the end of the conversation. I was like, he ain't gonna say nothing about that. So I was like, you texting somebody, Bob? And he was like, I'm taking notes. I was like, my friend. But now he knows why I keep sending them those cross hand emojis. He was like, oh.
You can't be telling them about the secret.
Yeah, that's on you for sending them cross hand emojis to begin with. See,
you better treat.
You was advertising your rental space.
I was like, nah, you'll figure it out.
You better treat him like Michael B. Jordan. Homework. Michael B. Jordan. Did you see what he did to that?
Oh, that was great.
To that interviewer, which by the way, she actually is a really good interviewer. Like I like Maul Garrett, but that was a bad look.
It's a bad look. Long story short, she was really excited and talking to him, and she's like, "So like Wakanda forever, right? Wakanda?" And she did the thing. He's like, "Nah, I ain't from Wakanda."
They threw me.
No. Like Michael B. Jordan looked at her like, "No, my nigga,
no,
nah, dog, I ain't from Wakanda," and just stood there like,
it didn't smile,
didn't laugh, didn't joke.
It was like a real life Saturday Night Live skit. It was instant meme territory. So on the flip side though, we got Avengers. So Black Panther in that 3-month period has made $1.3 billion. Infinity War in 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
That's made $1.6 billion. And it's not even counting tomorrow. So it's not even 3 weeks. It's 20 days because tomorrow they're going to probably hit almost $2 billion.
Oh, yeah.
After the end of this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy.
Thanos is killing people in this dimension.
My nigga, right. Black Panther was 7th in the box office last week. How?
That's dope.
It is above Ready Player One, which came out way after. Isle of Dogs. I mean, these are movies that just came out. Like
and had followings.
And also, while people talk shit about A Wrinkle in Time, number 18.
Yeah, it's
still doing it. Still doing it.
That's dope. We get more of that then. That's what's up. I still haven't actually seen that.
It's not. I told somebody it's for kids. It's made for kids.
I think people have to get that.
Yeah. Like it's not made for adults. If you go and thinking that, you'll see it as a good movie.
Yeah, I got a childish mind anyway, so it'd be too hard. So yeah, that's just the the retrospective on that we have two Marvel movies. They have 3 movies coming out this year. The third one is Ant-Man, which is in about a month. Ant-Man is July, isn't it? It's July.
Ant-Man is in July. Han Solo is next week, and Deadpool is this week.
And they're foul for doing it to Deadpool, by the way.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do, man. Hey, man. You got to get in where you fit in.
I guess they're going to get that bag eventually anyway, so they ain't worried about it. But I just think that's... I low-key, even though I don't think it's possible. Well, it might be possible the way Star Wars fanboys been going at it for the last couple of movies. But I think they'll come through for Han Solo because he's white and he's a man.
It also, people don't realize, it's actually a really fucking good movie. Like, I've seen it. It's a good fucking movie, dog. Like,
all this shit's been pretty good. That ain't made no difference to these motherfuckers.
But I don't. That's what I don't understand. Like, what do you want? Like, you can't have your movie. Like, so
that's right. But that's what they want. That's the thing.
So why can't you enjoy this dope ass movie that you didn't expect to be good? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want a Han Solo movie. Didn't care.
Tripping.
Well, I just didn't.
That was my first. When I heard they were doing extended universe, that was when my brain went to instantly. I need the Han Solo backstory.
Well, I just didn't care because, like, I felt like his character was fleshed out enough in the prequels, right? Like in the main, not prequels, in the main trilogy. Like, I felt like it was good, but I could use a Han Solo too as well. Like, I'm okay with another Han Solo movie.
There's also rumors that of Lando of Donald Glover getting to like a Lando.
Well, so Kathleen Kennedy, when she says something, she knows what she's doing. Her and Kevin Feige, they both know what they're doing. And she said she would love to have a movie. She didn't say it was in development or anything, but by her saying she would love to have a movie, there's gonna be a fucking movie that comes out. You don't mention
something.
it. Yeah, you don't mention it without seeing that. They don't mention anything without those characters already being in place for something else.
And they also they set the buzz and they listen. They see what people comment, and they take that information back.
No. You know what? They don't listen, which is why these movies are good. Because if they if they listen to these fanboys about all this shit, the movies that we got for the last 3 movies will not be these same movies because they started in after The Force Awakens.
No, so I agree with what you're saying. I think what Rock is saying is that they don't so much like listen. Okay, here's what the fanboys think about the movie.
Right.
They more so say, like Feige the other day dropped the nugget about bringing Miss Marvel,
Kamala Khan,
Kamala Khan to the movies.
Which side note, just interrupt real quick. What the fuck does Kevin Feige have planned if he can just let that go? Because Kevin Feige don't let shit go. Like, he don't say shit.
But it might have been, and what I think what Rock is saying is that he went to, that might have been something he wanted to do, right?
Right.
And then he saw, okay, this got 3 million hits worth of traction in 48 hours. He goes to show that to the people that write checks at Disney. He says, all right, here's the second move.
Okay, yeah. I would agree with that.
Other random Marvel news, Titus O'Neil, the wrestler, I know that's not Rock. I mean, not Rock. Aaron, you might remember Titus.
Yeah, I know
O'Neil,
Titus
right?
O'Neil.
He is going to be in some Marvel movie with Batista.
Oh, really? A Marvel movie?
Yeah. Well, he got a Marvel. Batista
sure?
helped him get a Marvel look. I don't know the full details.
I was about to say, the only Marvel movie Batista's going to be in is Guardians 3. Like, he can only play one character in the Marvel universe.
Well, he's not. He's probably. Well, yeah. I guess they already filmed.
Wait, unless you're Alfred Woodard.
Well, yeah, that don't count.
Has Alfred Woodard been in most of Marvel movies?
Yeah, yes. She was in Luke Cage, fool. No.
What else was she in?
She was in Luke Cage. She was in Civil War.
Remember, she was.
She was in Civil War.
She was the parent.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Civil War. I forgot about that shit.
But that's the only character that's ever done that. Like, they've been pretty good about keeping those separate. So
I cannot wait for. I'm hoping Deadpool doesn't disappoint in Thanos jokes.
I'll just say that you will be pleased.
Okay, good. Because that's too good to let go.
I'm still waiting for Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. niggas to disappear. I'm like, come on.
Well, finale is next week or this Friday. Don't wish that on me, Ricky Bobby.
That would be dope. I would actually tune back in for
No, you
Agents of
wouldn't.
Shield.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would. I would just start watching from that episode and
So
just read the wiki.
so let me
The finale, dog.
let me.
Well, just to get a taste of that dust
I
again,
could-
like that dust moment.
Hey, Feek. Nigga, if you didn't know that they brought in Graviton, and
I don't know. Whoa. I don't know who Graviton is.
get to her. Why are you
Yeah,
on this show?
out nerding me now.
Why are you
Y'all
on
nerding.
this show, man? Good grief.
I'm
You call
sorry.
yourself a
I'm sorry. I
comic-
don't know Graviton, Aaron.
How do you?
All right.
I mean, how
Let
do
me
you?
Google this nigga.
I mean, literally, how are you on
And
this show?
they did it in a
They-
dope way. I was genuinely
I
surprised.
was
You
fucking.
don't know who Graviton is either.
Hey, look, I can hear your voice cracking, dog.
You the only one that don't know who Graviton is. One of the biggest Marvel villains of all time. But you don't know.
This shit says Thunderbolts. Oh, the Thunderbolts.
Anyway, so disgusted right now.
Right.
But
Right.
Agents of Shield, two things. Finale is tomorrow. They don't. They just got renewed, but they don't come back until the middle of July next year with a shortened season, which makes me think niggas is going bye-bye tomorrow. Because they coming back.
They can't hurt you like that and just leave you.
Not only that, they're coming back right after Infinity War Part 2 comes out, whatever it's called.
So yeah, it's gotta be.
Right.
It's gotta
Right.
be.
So,
Any other Marvel gushing to get out the way?
I mean, we can always talk. I mean, I can put it in my what we've been watching. Dog, Agents of Shield is fucking amazing.
Nigga, it's good.
It's a fucking.
I be trying not to think it's good. I be like, I'm coming back.
It's such a good show, man.
It's so good.
And it's been a good show since. I'm ignoring you, Feek. It's been a good show since season 1.5. No. Well, I'll say the heel turn. Once we got the war turn, it was all good.
Yeah.
What about what you think about that?
You said what?
What you been watching?
Actually, I just started watching Atlanta. I'm trying to think on the nerd tip.
Let's gush some more about Agents of Shield, dog. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
no,
well,
I mean,
I
actually, no. I want to talk about Agents of Shield because the shit's been great. Like, if you think about how good the writing is so good. These niggas have been in 3 rooms the majority of the whole season.
you know what? I thought about that too. About halfway through the season, like nigga, they've been. Think about where they've been though. They've been in space. Then they was floating in the air.
But when you really think about it, like they 3 sets, it's like no one believed that they were like, you know what, dog, we're not even sure if we're gonna do this again. And the actors was like, hold our beers.
Bruh, I mean, I mean, the writing in this is phenomenal. What the genius thing they do with Agents of Shield is what they do is those pod episodes, where you think about it, the first 5 to 6 episodes of this season were a totally different arc than where we're at now. Like
Completely.
we started in space, and back in the future.
In the future, right? And what's dope is again the characters. I mean, you got people who aren't historically Marvel who are great, like what they did with Fitz's character.
Oh God, Agent 00 Fitz, bruh.
I mean,
Which one is Fitz again? That's the Irish dude. That's the scientist.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he ain't just a scientist
No more.
no more.
And his homegirl. So it almost is like, are they about to turn into another, into another like duo? Because they both just kind of, I mean, just the deep character development, the complexity, like you just don't really see that. Even Daisy Johnson, like all of the callbacks that they're doing to the original comic with her, running Shield, for her stint, like they touch on that. It's just if you like the details, they just leave so many Easter eggs for you.
They brought back Graviton wasn't mentioned since season 1. Season 1, bro. They go callbacks. Deathlock was in the season. Deathlock ain't been mentioned since like episode.
Deathlock was dead.
Hey, I'm telling you, dog. Like the things.
So I did get about halfway through season 2 and was like, okay, this is cool. But
season 2 was the worst season.
Was that the Inhuman season?
No, season 2 wasn't the worst season. Season 2 was right after the fucking heel turn.
Yeah, season 2 wasn't bad. I think you think Well,
or the second when they broke up season 1?
So the first part of season 1 is like trash, and then like the second part of it is okay, and then after the heel turn, no, you know what? I'm thinking season 1 is all bad. Season 2 is when the heel turn happens, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
Anyway,
season 1.
somewhere in that realm of the, it was like there was a chunk where it was like, what the fuck? But then they came back. When they came back with, like you said, the heel turn. When they brought in Robbie Reyes,
Bruh,
I mean,
nigga,
it was. I mean, like, and at first I was like, let me see. No, it was thorough.
Yeah, dog. Like you missing out, man. Like in the things they do to tie it into the MCU without they've learned that what you don't have to have a main character come into your show for it to tie into the MCU. Like we think that Luke Cage and those Netflix shows are tied in. Nigga, when Robbie Reyes season, they had the Doctor Strange magic being done by Ada.
Yeah, dog.
It didn't even mention that it was part of Doctor Strange. They just introduced magic on the show. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a throwback to Thor talking about,
exactly.
You know, magic is nothing but science you don't understand yet. Man, listen.
Come on, dog. Come on, man.
Hotep ass Thor. Because real talk, I remember thinking when I saw that that's something one of my uncles would say.
Oh shit. But yeah, man, like I mean, Flash has been shit in the bed this year. I'm not a fan of the Flash this season. I think it's totally.
Did you like last season?
No, not really. It jumped the shark like this season.
Yeah.
Like this season's been better, but it's just overall, it wasn't.
I couldn't do it after last season. I was like, somebody gonna have to tell me it's worth watching.
Yeah,
I can't do it again.
It's not worth watching yet. And Into the Badlands, you guys need to be watching that.
Well, so for once, I actually started today, and I can already tell I'm gonna keep moving. The Magicians.
Yes, thank you. Watch that shit.
And like this first episode has me pretty much hooked. I'm not even done with it. But as soon like I'm like, okay, this is me. Yeah.
Bill Breaks is some shit, man.
Real quick.
Break Bill. I said Bill Breaks.
I want to stick with animated real quick. Did y'all watch on the CW the miniseries of Vixen?
I did.
I saw like bits and pieces of it.
It's only half an hour. It's like half an hour to 45 minutes if you put it all total. Because they were 5 minutes clips.
But it was funny because like, all right, so you know, me and my wife, I don't like saying that, but I can't say her real name. Lady Rock, I don't know. Anyway,
Mrs. Rock. That's what
Mrs. Rock. All right,
that's what
so
she go by.
Me and Mrs. Rock watching it, and I'm always trying to be like, yeah, the kids can watch, comic book stuff, and then and then like 5 minutes into it, it was give me your necklace, bitch.
Great.
Great. I was like, all right, I guess the girls can't watch it.
You a parent now. I'm gonna need you to start vetting shit.
Hey.
No. We were watching it with the girls weren't around. You know, I'm like, you immediately is like strong black character, African roots, heritage. Look, animals and shit, right? Learning. She gonna be learning, right? And then 5 minutes into it, give me your necklace, bitch.
I remember that scene.
You remember? You know what I'm saying? It was hilarious. I was just kind of like she looked at me too, like.
So that brings up another interesting thing. Not on the docket, but I'm sure y'all see it. What do y'all think of Death of a Superman, the cartoon coming out?
This DC shit has been trash for like the last 4.
I know they've been off since
the Killing Joke. This last animated Batman, I actually sat down and watched it after I saw my boy Rod from the Black Guy Who Tips like force himself through it. I'm like, well, they can't be that bad. No, nigga, it's bad.
What was the last one?
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde shit. That was horrible.
God, dog. Like they have not. They living off this animation shit. But as soon as Marvel decides they want to do some animation, it's over. They're done.
Well, they've been doing it, and I mean, and it's been quality. It's just the Marvel movies are so great. Like I literally don't watch the cartoons because I'm like, I don't want it to even play with my imagination for the Marvel movies. So I that's the reason why I don't watch or at least I'm like, I got to see the live one before I watch the animated ones.
DC's also kind of running out of their iconic stories now that Death of Superman.
That's the fucked up part. They're not. They have so many good stories.
I mean, not excuse me. Sorry, not good, iconic. Like things that are gonna draw an immediate mainstream. Like the people people who don't read comics are gonna remember this like Crisis on the Infinite Earths, which if they're smart, they probably bring out soon so they can catch some of that Infinity War shade. Fucking did they do the Quarter Owls? They already did the Quarter Owls.
Yep.
God Love,
and they
Godfrey
did
Tales.
They did Quarter Owls in like an hour and 45 minutes. How do you do
and it
that?
still wasn't bad.
It wasn't good, dog. Like now that I go back and look at it, like as much of the story that they cut out, dog, that's that y'all seeing through like nostalgia goggles on a lot of the shit.
I haven't actually. I don't know the fuck y'all talking about. I missed this one.
Yeah, Quarter Owls is newer though. Quarter Owls is like this long Batman story where it's dumb, but it's really good because it basically kind of.
You said Court of Owls.
Yeah, it's really good as a story, but it's dumb as a concept. Because the concept is Batman and Gotham's entire like movements since well before Batman have all been dictated by basically the Gotham City Illuminati. And then Batman finally finds out and goes at them because they're essentially responsible for his parents' deaths.
Anyway, man.
So speaking of Jump the Shark, let's go ahead and transition to Westworld. Oh,
all right. I'm gonna say something that I know is probably unpopular, and I don't know if y'all been talking about Black Lightning. At some point, we need to talk about that. But it took me into this last episode to be like, all right, finally, now y'all kicking some ass.
Nigga, you've been falling asleep, haven't you?
Nah, son. This last episode knocked the fucking socks off. Up to this point, it's just been a little slow for me, man. This last episode was the most complex. I was like, this is that season 1 shit where you like, what the fuck is going on? Oh,
I don't see how you say that. This was the most simple of all the episodes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree.
It seriously was one of the most simple episodes they put out.
I made the Jump the Shark comment, not really throwing shade. This is just me again throwing shade at Game of Thrones season 7. In that Westworld, and I've been saying this on the Merit to Shade podcast. Check it out if you got the chance. And on the Westworld reviews, Westworld jumped the shark hard this season, but in the best possible way. And it's hard to explain. They ramped everything up to 11
because they realized that they're in a park. So they're in an amusement park. They're sequestered from the rest of the world, so they can do what the fuck ever they want. That's one reason they jumped.
We got 4 different timelines, maybe 5 now.
I think I counted 5, but I need to talk to you about that 5th one. So,
So
by the way, you and AJ have been doing a very good job.
Thank you.
But I want my show back.
Yeah, no, you look, dog. You can do it by yourself next week. I can take a week off, son.
Nigga,
Ramadan.
Nigga, oh yeah, that's right.
That's not really an excuse, but I'm gonna try it.
Nigga,
he tried.
Hey, the whole time I was listening to the show, like they missing so much shit.
That's probably true. But yeah, so Westworld, we're on episode 4. It's so good. And yet, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I have no complaints about the show. I want to make sure that's clear because I know people are waiting for me to do my nitpicking thing. I really don't got it for the show. I really don't got it. But it's just so different than the last season.
It is.
And that's the thing that I think is interesting, but also, I guess if I had to have a complaint, I somewhat miss the very heady, a lot of the headiness of the show is subdued for this season's bombast.
You know what it is, though? They've moved it, the heady portions of it, they've moved to their social media outlets and their website and their, like right now on Facebook Messenger, they have a bot that will let you subscribe to Westworld and do all this stuff. And I started digging, so Monday's going to be interesting. And they have some shit as far as Greek...
they got Greek mythology. This last shit was riddled of Sphinx, which is is that Greek or Roman theater? Oedipus.
I think it's Greek.
Is that Greek? No, it's not Greek. Is it Oedipus?
Oedipus, yeah.
Probably.
So for instance, if I cannot bend heavens above, I will move hell. That's one of the quotes that's at the end of one of the conversations I had with this Westworld bot.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
You do see? No, I don't even want to hear about. You be doing too much with this Westworld shit. Like, I just don't do that shit.
Look,
don't tell me
look,
about.
look. One of the quotes was,
I get real black and like careful. My eyes start bugging out. I be wanting to shake my head like, no, don't you mess with that Westworld computer stuff on that web internet,
on that devil box.
Don't you do that, because that shit freaks me out. I don't appreciate that shit at all.
yo,
All right, wait, I want to jump in about the music.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
so what they did with Kanye's Runaway, with I don't know y'all
That was
I don't
the
know if
first
y'all
trailer,
remember.
wasn't it? Was that the first?
No, but they did it this last episode.
Yep, they did.
And what they and it was real. There were two of them that was really subtle. One of them was Kanye, and they did that when they went to the real world. That scene where he was like, "You don't know who's." He was like, "Only one other person is real," and he didn't know who it was. That scene right before with Lois.
Nigga, that was like episode 2.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Yes.
Anyway, I was binging. So all right. So anyway, that was there. But then they also had that doom. Oh, nigga, the way they did that shit, I was like, that's what I'm listening to right now.
But the best one is the end of. Did you watch season 1?
Yeah.
Okay, the best one is the end of season 1 with fucking exit. Was that exit music for a film from Radiohead?
Radiohead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit.
That shit started playing. I was like,
Good.
Chilling.
I was like, oh, somebody knows some shit.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's like it starts and you're like in the midst of it when it finally clicks what the fuck it is, and you're like, oh, I'm in this.
Yeah, it's so simple. It's pop music. Like it shouldn't. Like I shouldn't be so easily affected by playing 2001 rock banger from a piano. That shit ain't deep.
Right.
But it's fucking.
But
works.
it is though, like, because I mean they do match the particular songs with the scenes. You know, like Painted Black and all that shit. It's like this is perfect for right now.
Ooh, this might be the nerdiest episode of Room that we have had in quite a while.
Just take notes. Just listen to the episode again. We've dropped all kinds of jewels and shit. Galacticon, fucking is that his name?
Graviton. Oh my god!
I forgot about the Thunderbolts. All right, I didn't think it was as good as everybody else, and I definitely didn't know who the motherfuckers was before the Thunderbolts. Reading this,
like I was saying, we can get into this, man. I can't deal with fake and this fake comic book knowledge. So now it is me and Rock on this show by ourselves. Period. So what were you saying about the music, Rock?
Oh my god, man!
You're a jerk. You're both jerks.
I was gonna run with it too. I was like, well, we'll see him later.
Anyway, so speaking of going back in the day, and not going back in the day technically, but you know, Rock, I think this is yours. Kind of looking at these modern cartoon shows that are all really good. That are we missing out on them? Yeah, we're missing out on them because they're not foundational to us like they will be for, you know, the youth coming up now.
Yeah, Steven Universe, man.
Craig of the Creek, dog. Craig of the Creek is fan-fucking-tastic. It's a little
I don't know that one.
It's a little black kid.
That's new. Yeah, I did see that.
Hey, you should watch it. Like the last episode, we found out 2 of the kids were like lesbians. Like
what?
Right.
What was it, like Sailor Venus?
No. No, like it was just implied. And it was like, oh, well, this is subtle. And this isn't, saying inclusive. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah, I like Gumball. That shit is fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
When they did the Social Justice Warrior
the
episode.
Social Justice Warrior one was great.
Oh, God. It was so good. I'm going to make my stand now. I brought material as well. Teen Titans Go. Y'all need to stop hating on Teen Titans Go.
I never hated. That was feet.
Teen Titans Go is really
I'm
fucking
done
good.
hating. I'm done hating. I mean, so like, don't gas, nigga. It makes perfect sense. I'm not the only one. Okay, it was a dope Teen Titans show that was out. I was just young enough to still fuck with regularly watching cartoons, and it comes back as, you know, Ren and Stimpy. And yes, I get it. It is fucking hilarious and it's smart as hell.
It's smart as hell, dog.
But like initially, I was like, "Where's the fucking like, you know, what the hell?" Robin and not Mars girl. What's the girl's name? And Starfire finally kissed after damn England. I said Starfire, nigga. Oh no, I said Starfire.
We got audio. It's recorded.
It's recorded, dog. You definitely said Sunfire.
Look, she's green, not black.
And then what made it worse is that Young Justice, which would have made it an easy transition, came out and then left so quick, and we still have Teen Titans. So it's not Teen Titans' fault.
Yeah, especially when like they make fun of y'all. Not you, since you said you reformed, but the rest of y'all niggas that don't like Teen Titans Go, they make fun of y'all every year, and make a point to say that we're still gonna be here and we've outlasted the regular Teen Titans.
The regular show.
Right.
Yep.
Like
when they had. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go.
I was gonna say when I finally got on board once they shaded me in the show, I was like, oh yeah, y'all right. It was the episode where they were like, we need to get serious. Let's get
serious.
And then they came with the Robin. It's like, what's going on, Robin? He's like, I don't know. I'm just thinking of my dead parents. It was like, oh shit. They might as well have said shit. Like it was that funny and hard. Like damn.
Yeah,
I will present one thing before I go, because I have already have this queued up and played and ready to go. Let's see if it'll come up, because this is one of my favorite parts.
Please don't teach chemistry.
Too late.
Dead silent?
Hold on.
Welcome.
Shut up.
You said what?
I was making fun of the silence.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're not funny. You're not very funny.
You know, the thing is, all the people that judged it before they even watched it, you know, because it's like once you actually sat down and watched it, you're like, this shit's great.
Yeah, like this is a minute and like 30 seconds. I'm just play this for y'all.
I think you'll have a better reaction and bond with the lesson I'm about to teach.
Please don't teach chemistry.
Too late. Welcome to chemistry. I'm your teacher, Mr. Cyborg, but y'all can call me Dr. Love.
Dr.
I
Love.
will not call you Dr. Love.
Dr. Love about to put a check mark on that.
Fine. Dr. Love, this is not chemistry.
It's all the same, my love. When you just want to dance, but you're way too shy. And a cuter steps to you and she says hi.
Oh, hi.
How do you not like this, dog? Come on, man.
How don't you know that he gets sweaty palms and she gets itchy feet? When your heart starts to flutter and you can hardly breathe.
Yeah, come on, dog. That's so good.
Who does
know
the music for them and for fucking Steve off of American Dad? Because
Someone black. That's
someone
the point.
black
But
with
you see,
90s R&B in their blood. Go ahead.
Here's what it is. This is why we're in love with it. They got black writers, dog.
Oh yeah.
Got
It's,
to.
Well, I mean,
it's really, all these shows got at least 2 black people in the room now, and we are like, this is all we've ever dreamed about.
Exactly. That's that. I
It
mean,
wasn't even that hard.
you know what the funny part is? It's in Atlanta. Like the Cartoon Networks is in Atlanta, so you know they got.
It's hard
black
not to have black writers.
Yeah,
Turner.
like you know they got black writers.
You got frat brothers that used to. One of our frat brothers helped bring Black Dynamite to the fucking network.
Hey,
And now he works at MTV, which is weird because I don't even know if MTV has like a
Black
channel
people.
anymore.
Yeah. Hey, Moody used to work for Cartoon Network back in the
Oh,
day.
dope.
That makes sense.
All right. Before we go, because I know we got to move on. I got one more song, and I have to play it because it's so good.
Grapes you brought.
What you got there, sour grapes? You got a grip of sour grapes. Ooh, them sour grapes. You brought them sour grapes. Sour grapes, sour grapes. You got them sour grapes. Oh, sour grapes.
See, that part right there is when I knew it was by a black person.
Yeah.
I was like,
When he went
all
straight
right.
cameo and Roger and Zapp.
Hold on. I'm not done yet. Hold on.
You brought a grip of sour grapes. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. He got them sour grapes. Sour grapes.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog. How you, hey man, if you don't like Teen Titans Go, it is something wrong with you. It is not something wrong with Teen Titans Go because that shit is good.
Hey, and I'll tell you this, that's a big risk because let me tell you, the Ohio players will sue your ass.
They will. Hey, Cameo is known for litigation.
and didn't Pharrell and them lose from that Robin Thicke song? They lost that.
They lost that.
But that was
that was a little fucked up. That's some other.
That was real fucked up. I was like, how y'all lose that? Y'all had some bad lawyers.
Yeah, that was bad. But yeah, man, like just wanted to talk about Teen Titans Go and how the cartoons of our day were not Teen Titans Go.
What we had? We had Tiny Toons.
I mean,
we had
Ren
Tiny
and Stimpy.
Toons. We had what was it? Animaniacs. Animaniacs was way more adult than we ever thought.
Ahead of its time.
But it wasn't as much effort. It takes, so what we really should be saying is you're welcome to this generation because it's us making those shows and knowing how we felt. We would watch, not animated. What's the show? Gargoyles.
Oh God, Gargoyles was so good.
Great show.
Or better yet, no. We will watch like Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh God,
and then watch Gargoyles and be like, why can't more shows be like this?
Yeah.
You know,
Ronin Warriors.
Warriors, boy.
Ronin Warriors.
Dog, I used to sneak.
I was in the army.
Nigga, I used to sneak out at 6 a.m. to watch Ronin Warriors because I had no TV in my room, and the only TV was in the living room. Nigga, I used to sneak up, turn that volume all the way down.
I was about to say, I thought you were sneaking out the house, nigga.
Oh,
like,
no.
damn, shit was real.
We had a white family up the street.
I broke in.
I used to be in the bushes.
I broke in every week.
Right. But yeah, so y'all are welcome. It's because we had snippets of this in Batman and Gargoyles and stuff like that we put it in all y'all shit now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
So, but not everything was great about.
Here we go.
Here we go.
We're gonna wrap the show up. Not everything was great and perfect in the yesteryear of animated TV shows. And I'm just going to be the brave one to finally come and speak it. Because clearly, you saw my post on my normal Facebook, right, Aaron?
Mm-hmm.
So
you're not alone, apparently.
I'm not alone.
But those are also all anime snobs as well.
Right.
They are on your page.
No,
so
not all of them. Some of them were.
I take everything with a grain of salt that comes off your page.
Some of them were anime snobs, but not all of them. Some of them were just like me and you.
Some of them, from reading the comics,
dude.
Some of them didn't even watch anime.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but they didn't like the show, and you're counting them as well.
Listen, the key thing is that other people think I'm right. That's the key thing. Let's focus on that.
All right.
What?
Okay.
Let's actually we haven't even explained what the argument was here.
Feek doesn't like shonen anime.
No, I don't dislike shonen anime, although I do dislike most shonen anime.
You dislike shonen anime, Feek.
I dislike most. No, a better way to say it is most shonen animes are not good. All right, y'all laughing. That was funny. That was a funny turn of phrase there. Am I still? Did I get hung up on?
Hey, Zaire. Hey, the homie Zaire. Shout out to Zaire. We gonna read your feedback on the next BAP. He wrote in and said, "Aaron, I could listen to you say I hate you, Feek, a very long time." Feek,
I want to say I'm the originator of that.
Yeah, that's very true. That is technically Rock's thing. I just took over when I felt comfortable enough to say I hated you.
I'm gonna tell you what brought this on. I don't remember what it. So not Dragon Ball GT. What Dragon Ball show just got greenlit?
Kai.
Was it Kai? No, Kai just happened.
Kai, yeah.
I like Kai.
Yeah, everybody seemed to like Kai.
No, it was Kai, and then it was Super. Super just happened.
Super. No, I like Super. Sorry. And Kai wasn't bad. Kai was basically
this
like cutting out all the fat.
Yeah, which is good. I mean,
Kai was retelling. Oh, so I might watch that. Okay.
Yeah, it cuts out all, like half of the Cell saga is cut out, half of the Majin Buu saga is cut out.
About the Frieza saga, my nigga. Is it still 22 episodes where they fight?
No, it's cut down as well. Way down. They don't even do.
Like, I'll destroy the world in 30 seconds.
Hey, remember
6 years later.
Remember Remember the Bulma episodes where they would just like go focus on Bulma? All them episodes are gone.
Good.
So-
Sorry.
So I'm weird though. So let me get out the full treatise. Dragon Ball Z is overrated as hell. I think I said it's the 50 Cent of anime. And we'll come back to
You
that.
don't say that to 50 Cent face?
Right.
No, I mean I will. Hopefully he'll punch me and I'll get some money, or he'll just drag me on the internet and I'll get famous. One of those two things that happen. But they're both positive in the long run.
Pure troll.
So
Straight
here's
troll.
so here is I'm going to completely invalidate my opinion almost immediately by saying what my favorite story arc in Dragon Ball Z is. Are you ready?
Oh boy.
It's the Great Saiyaman episodes with Gohan.
Oh, beat it.
Come on,
beat
son.
I'm
it.
sorry. I loved those.
What?
I loved those. Those were so much fun to me because it was different. Because the show at that point in time, had we been through Cell,
Those were absolutely-
no, Cell was right after that.
Those were absolutely the worst episodes.
Trash.
Out of
Those
that
were
entire.
great. I know. I doesn't. It's because it was just different, and I was so like Frieza was how many episodes?
Dog.
Over 100.
Hey man, Vegeta had a line and said in the dub, "Mondo cool." I'm good.
Ugh.
I'm good, man.
Dude, are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I love those episodes.
Like I like to look.
I was so mad when they went back to like the normal super, but I don't like to finally admit it. I kind of don't like shonen. I just
Didn't we?
what?
yeah. I that's why
I had to do it. I had to do it, man. He was. Sometimes Rafik. He just drive me to that point.
Oh my God! Why is
We
he
just-
fucking with us?
We literally just went in a circle for like 20 minutes about the same exact
stop
shit.
hanging up on me.
He
Quit
owe
being
me-
stupid.
You owe us some life back.
Give
Like
me some
on
of my
my
life back,
deathbed,
nigga.
I'm gonna be like, I get 20 minutes.
I had to Feet argue with himself.
Nobody was arguing with you. We agreed.
No. So I don't like. You're right. I don't like shonen, and because the Saiyaman stuff was a little more.
Rafik, by the way, explain what shonen is for anybody that's stuck around this long.
All right. So anime is broken up into 4 general categories with like a lot of overlap. Shonen is by far the most popular category, and if you know anything about anime, you probably know a shonen show.
Yeah, popularized by Shonen Jump, which has been around for what, like 90s, 80 years, some crazy shit like that. Yeah.
All the big money making popular anime
they come from
that
Shonen Jump.
about it comes from Shonen Jump. If it's been on Toonami, 70% of Toonami stuff.
Most of
Well,
it.
Toonami actually tries to run the gamut, except for obviously now they're not showing like romance and harem joints.
Even
on
stuff
there.
like Big O.
Oh, they did. They had Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah, that
Forgot about
Tenchi Muyo. Yeah, like even like Big O and shit like that. That
All
came
of
out. That came from Shonen. It was just, a
Just
different
a little,
portion.
there's
of
a
it.
little higher.
Right.
Yeah, so shonen is just basically means it's for shonen literally means boy in Japanese. And so
So
it's,
wait. Would Voltron be considered shonen?
I
yes,
don't.
Voltron.
I don't know. Is
Voltron.
Voltron Shonen?
Because I will put Big O in that kind of Voltron
Yeah, Big O
you
is
know,
definitely in that
big
area, but Big O,
Power Rangers.
Big O
Voltron
had a
is definitely
shonen comic.
shonen.
Yeah, Big O had a shonen comic. I don't think Voltron had a shonen comic.
I don't know if Voltron was ever. I think Voltron might have been. I don't know. We'd have to look into that.
Yeah,
but it's
let's
definitely
look
in the
into that.
shonen
Let's-
genre.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, it would would fit that.
And so my problem with shonen shows is that they always eventually shit on the story, or the story's world in favor of giving you more of the show, and that's definitely what happened with Dragon Ball Z. That's what happened kind of with Naruto. I never finished all of Naruto. I've only seen like
Naruto
the
got
beginning and the end.
Naruto got good as fuck.
Yeah, it did. Like, yeah, I've always said to myself, I'm going to go back and watch the middle,
Like
because the end was so wild.
Yeah, the middle was amazing. Like if you stuck with that show from the time it was Naruto to Shippuden, like you were in for a ride. That last, have you seen the final episode?
I've actually never watched Shippuden. I'm talking about
What?
the end of the normal. I never watched Shippuden. I did.
Oh,
Original. Yeah.
nigga.
I mean, it got to the point where it was just dragging, and at that point in life, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Yeah, basically. Now the one dope thing. So quick nerd nuggets for you. If you go into like the anime communities, they have watch guides for you to
that's
watch.
The only one I ever used a watch guide for was I tried to start One Piece. Nigga, not 700 episodes. No.
Right. 700 episodes, my nigga. The Simpsons have that many episodes?
I don't even know, dog. One Piece been
Simpsons
around forever.
did it.
Right. And so I say all that to say that Dragon Ball Z, I don't know if they started that trend, but it's never been more blatant to me than, and I think I may have put this in my statement, but it was what I wanted to say, and I said, okay, let me not be as inflammatory as I've been lately, because niggas are still fighting me over this J. Cole shit.
Nigga, you've been shaking the table for like 2 weeks, bro. It's like come on.
I have. But what I was about to say was Dragon Ball Z's been trashed ever since the Spirit Bomb didn't kill Frieza, and that's just how I feel. I feel like the Spirit Bomb should have killed Frieza, and they could have moved on. But that set a tone for the show to basically not respect its own internal logic, because I can't regain the sense of excitement and wonder for Super Saiyan 5. Like, it's been 4 of them shits already. Is he on 5?
He's a god now.
Yeah, he's
a god. And that was Ultra Instinct, which I'm pretty sure is just a move off Killer Instinct.
So what they did with Kai is I'm sorry, go ahead, Fee. Go ahead, Rock.
Well, I would say, if you're in it, you're in it for that.
Yeah,
for me, the shark was jumped with GT, because it was almost like GT promised something new.
With GT, that was after Boo, my nigga.
I know, but still,
no, GT,
you know what I mean? Like I
GT
say,
was promised as something good, man.
They promised, but they didn't deliver.
Nigga, when they didn't turn Goku back, when Goku turned back into a kid, nigga, I was like, I am fucking done. I'm done, dog.
I would have liked that, actually.
That's what happens in GT. He turns back into a kid. And Pan,
I thought GT was like an outer space and shit.
Yeah, and Pan, who is his granddaughter, who is Gohan's daughter, who doesn't know she's a Super Saiyan for whatever fucking reason. They take Goku on a journey to become a big, like a adult again. So
it's
a lot. And then look, I'm gonna spoil the ending of GT, because this shit pissed me off to the nth degree. So at the end of GT, they have the World Martial Arts Tournament, which, if you know, in Dragon Ball Z is like the big thing.
Tournament arc. Sorry.
Yes, exactly. At the very end, they see 2 Saiyans. These kids don't know they're Saiyans. They don't, because by now it's generation upon generations. These kids don't know they're Saiyans. They say, one says, "Oh, you can go gold too."
That's adorable.
Not only that, Goku, full grown at this point, walks past. So he's outlived his entire family and the world.
That's weird,
nigga.
But Toriyama said that Toriyama agrees with me, by the way. Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball.
That's why Kai is so much better.
Because he's not doing it, is he?
No, that's because he is doing it. He's in charge.
He's cutting.
Wait, are you talking about Super or Kai?
Super. He was in charge of Super, whichever the retelling.
The latest one is Super, but Kai is the one where they cut out the episode.
Okay, he was in charge of Kai. That's why he said, "I'm gonna get rid of all this bullshit and just tell my story."
Okay, right. Yeah, which was great.
Yeah, but he also he admitted that he created Boo, hoping that would ruin Dragon Ball. That it would ruin the series and the comic and nobody want to read it anymore. And then when that didn't ruin it, he created GT.
And that fucking did it.
Man, that shit worked. Because I was like, this is disgusting.
Nigga, even the ending of Dragon Ball Z, when they had Oob, backwards Boo, was it the little brown kid? I was like, you know what? He brown kid. I can buy that. I'm okay. I've lived through Super Saiyan. This nigga got goat arms now.
Mr. Popo.
Oh God, Mr. Popo.
Who's the cat dude?
Oh,
I don't recognize him. And he somehow came before.
He's from like the original Dragon
Ball.
Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Is he?
He's the one that
Yeah.
has all
Did I
the.
miss him?
He's the one that has the sensu beans.
Yeah.
He holds the sensu beans.
Okay, I forgot that dude.
Yeah.
That he's technically a god, right?
I don't know what the fuck he is. He's a cat. He's
Don't
a
nobody
cat.
care.
Yes, like nigga.
Well, no,
I-
he-
like, why are you drilling down
Yeah,
on this
what-
nigga?
What do
But
you?
no, because he just got super. Like I don't ever remember seeing that nigga,
Look,
and then I started seeing him all the time.
Let's talk
But he
about
wasn't like the new nigga with
Hey,
the with the that
hold on.
looked like a sperm cell.
Hold on, time
That's
out.
that's also what's killing
Time
motherfuckers.
let's
out.
talk about dirty, freaky,
Master Roshi.
Master Roshi.
He's a super dirtbag, dog. And did
What
you have
the
you
fuck
ever?
is up with these dirtbag characters, man?
That's
but you know what?
Japan, bro.
That's-
It's just
yeah,
a
that's
different
Japan,
standard of
bro.
what's acceptable.
Like if you think about Naruto, they had two dirty characters. They had,
Right.
they had Kakashi Sensei.
Call him pervy sensei.
And, no, that's not Kakashi, but
No, not Kakashi. What's the other dude's name in the red?
Jiraiya.
Yeah,
Jiraiya Sensei, aka Pervy Sensei.
Japan
no,
is weird.
no,
'Cause
yo.
Japan is like super egalitarian, but also super patriarchal.
Yo, they have a move. Naruto has a move called the sexy pervy jutsu.
Yes.
Well, he
Yes.
turns into a bunch of naked women to surprise his. God, wow. All right, Shonen's trash, y'all. Like,
Thank you,
it's
thank
not
you,
good.
Aaron. You
It's not
you
good.
come full circle to understand.
It's not good, dog.
You know what? And what's
It's
funny
okay.
is I don't mind
It's
trashy shonen.
Yeah, it's junk food, man.
That's
but-
like I don't know. Like I didn't watch the whole thing because I didn't think it was that good. But like High School DxD and fucking what's the one with the zombies? It should just be called Zombies and Titties. I don't remember the name of it.
You know what's funny though? I'm like, hey, I was all about it. I was a horny little teenage
we all
boy.
were. Ninja
So, yes, no,
no,
No.
no,
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 stop it,
guys.
no.
Hey, how many of those people that are non-nerds are still with us? How many people you think ain't then cut this shit off? We're gonna have 200 downloads.
You know, I listen. Real talk though, man. I was watching Ninja Scroll. I was like, this is a fucking rape scene.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And he got killed afterward, right?
But
Yeah,
you, but,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
feet,
but still,
Because
it-
he paid for it because her shit was poisoned.
yeah, but
Yeah.
still, dog. Like, it didn't. Yeah, teenage boy didn't know.
Yeah, Teenage Boy didn't know.
Feek, how the
I
hell do
just saw
you like
activated
Attack on
breasts.
Titan?
I was like, what'd you say?
How the hell do you like Attack on Titan? Because that's super shonen, dog.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
No, well, I haven't. So no, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not super. Well,
It's. I mean,
no, it's not.
yes,
It's not super
it is.
shonen, bro.
It is.
It's way more complex. It's darker. Motherfuckers die.
You
and
sound like
stay
you
dead.
sound like you sound like you defending the
But
DC movie.
I
right
will.
now.
I will admit. Don't do that. Don't do that. I will admit that. So, spoiler alert for Attack on Titan people, because the third season's coming out, and I've already read the books up to a certain point. I will admit that when they started revealing a lot of the backgrounds of the Titans, I was a little like, no.
Yeah. Same. Actually, real talk. Same thing happened to me. Season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I was like, no, it's just starting to not make that much sense. Which is that is a shonen problem, but they're not escalating. They're not escalating beyond the point.
Dog,
the beyond
within one season, spoilers for the first season of Attack on Titan. The main character
Right.
goes from a character to a super giant fucking Titan, dog.
Yeah.
That's different. That's
No,
that's the first escalation.
That's a hell
No.
of an
That's
escalation,
fine.
dog.
At first,
that's
no.
Super Saiyan 1.
I
That's
said,
fine.
no, hear me out. I was like, oh, like before I saw the next episode, I was like, oh shit, this is on some Game of Thrones type shit. This is about to change
Yeah,
the
exactly.
game.
Yes, I thought the same thing. I was like, "Ooh, they killing niggas? What is this? I don't
What
know
is
what's
it?
going on."
Next episode, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it wasn't. It's not a perfect show. It's not. It's not. But it's so fucking good.
Naruto
And
is better.
or
Shippuden is better.
I one of these days when I'm rich off podcasts and/or saving people, I'm gonna sit down and watch Naruto. The only thing I think we can all agree is Bleach really shit the bed.
Oh God, Bleach shit the bed so bad.
Oh my!
It has so much potential.
Those
First 3 seasons. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And like, it's so funny. I remember this. Bleach was maybe my first year teaching. Well, it was out before then. But like my first year teaching, when I was starting to say, you know what, I'm gonna fuck with these anime kids, I downloaded all of the Bleach. I torrented all them shits, and I sat in my bed every night and watched 5 episodes a night without like forcing myself. Especially when it got to the fucking Soul Society arc, and like literally 3 episodes after Soul Society, I was like, yep, that's it.
Honestly, you did miss some stuff after the Soul Society, but not too much. That next arc is really fucking good as well.
It seemed awful.
I
was done when I saw the Moe killer girl. I was like, no Moe killer girls.
No, it goes some places. Do you remember? How much of that did you watch?
Not much. Like literally maybe. So as soon as what was that? Like a giant mirror or something. And those people came out.
Oh,
there's like another group of kids.
Yeah.
I just that's what I hate about shonen. It's like you can't tell me that this shit right here in this first, second, or third arc is the strongest, illest, dopest shit ever, and then expect me to believe you when they say no. But for real though, this 12-year-old girl that's smiling but not talking, she's the strongest, dopest, illest shit ever. Like I'm not gonna believe you no more.
But you know what though? That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's the draw.
Exactly.
Like that's actually what you're explaining is why I watch it. Like it's like, oh man, you thought it was gonna be this person, but nah, man, it's not who you think it is. Like, and it's cool to see your favorite characters progress as well. Perfect example in the new Naruto, they actually have Boruto, which is Naruto's son.
So I'm just mad that it's not a girl. I don't know. I know I shouldn't have expected that.
But he has a daughter, and the daughter is dope as well. But yeah, it could have been a woman lead and been perfectly fine. But those power levels progress. So now we're seeing like these cats are teachers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so it's a different type of story arc, man. Like you got to stick with shonen. Like One Piece goes some places. Like
I've heard One Piece go. I just never liked One Piece's art style, so I never gave it a chance.
You know what?
But I've heard that One Piece out of all the big 3 and like the high end is probably the one with the most gravitas.
It goes some places. I just couldn't. I couldn't sit with it for 700 episodes.
700 damn episodes.
Fuck out of here.
Soul Eaters though. So I like shonen.
I love Soul
Full Metal
Eaters.
Alchemist.
Wait.
FMA.
Let's give a slow clap for FMA, dog.
Yes.
God.
I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to defend that.
Hell no. No.
All right.
The Elric brothers.
It's a difference though. It's because those are shows with
they're finite. They have an end.
Yeah. And it's just interesting. If you want to get a little insight, so let me show my anime snobbish a little bit. Oh fuck, I can't remember. Bakuman, that's the name of it. You ever heard of Bakuman?
I've heard of it faintly. I don't think I've ever watched it.
It's a
no. That's on Crunchyroll, right?
I don't know.
I want to say it's on Crunchyroll.
I never watched the anime. I just read the comic.
It's an anime on Crunchyroll. I've watched it a couple times.
Right, and it's an anime / manga about 2 normal dudes that want to make a manga / anime, and it really gives you a really interesting insight into that world because it's different than American, mass consumption media. A lot of them don't get paid enough. A lot of them die. Like, you ever notice, like, if you like pay attention to anime, like manga world, a lot of these dudes die at an early age from like exhaustion and heart failure and heart attacks.
They go
like
hard.
They sleep in the street, like
and draw in the street, in the gutter. And so I say all that to say the shonen. So like some of these people are like real auteurs, and they get to do their shit, but a lot of them are not, and they're working so hard. So if they get a hit, their plan and goal is to work hard enough for that hit to make them money so they can stop.
Yeah, that's real talk. Man.
Basically, is what it is. And so they don't care if their story stops making sense as long as it keeps getting ranked in the top 5 or 10 of Shonen Jump. The dude Bleach, that's a really interesting story. If you look into his story, the dude that made Bleach, he was a not a savant. What's the word? If you're young and really good.
Savant.
Savant.
It's actually a savant, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm getting tired, nigga. We gonna end this show soon. He was a savant. He started like at 14, 15, and he like hates the shit. And that's when, but he got his money, so he's cool now, but he hated the shit. He used to talk about how annoying it is to like work and create on that type of schedule. And so because of that, you get, rehash stories or stories that don't make internal logical sense to the plot. And just for me as a person who I'm not like more into stories than either of y'all, but I don't know. I just feel, I don't know. I got different nerves that got to be massaged in order for me to feel some shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not for us or for me. I feel like it's junk food. Like you can turn it on, you're going to smile a little bit. Like, look at that. Or you get to see your protagonist in a situation you don't think they're going to be able to come out of. But of course, they're going to come out of it. It's a show.
It's a soap opera, man.
Right.
Like, I mean, just like The Young and the Restless,
because I watch wrestling. It don't make sense.
You come back 10 years later and you're like, all right, wait, I got it.
Yo,
that's real as fuck.
Yo, if you want to talk about jumping the shark though, Feek, I really, really, really want you to go watch one of the very last episodes of Naruto Shippuden. Just go watch it. And you want to talk about jumping the shark, my nigga? It is the shark.
Animes are good for that.
No. The shark got jumped over, looked down on, shot, killed, elbow dropped from the top rope. That's how.
And then came back to life.
Yes.
Only if y'all watch Code Geass.
First of all, my nigga,
you watched Code Geass?
Yeah, like why are you trying to play?
Did it jump the shark harder than Code Geass, my nigga?
Yes, absolutely.
Nah, it's not possible.
It is, son. It goes some places. I'm telling nigga,
I'll check it out just for that.
Nigga, there is a world tree involved, and these two they have become gods at a certain point. Like it goes some places.
Okay. Yeah, I might try that. Because that does sound like some serious shark jumping right there. When you get a chance, watch Code. Everybody watch Code. It's actually not as great as other things, but it's like that's kind of the line between anime head and anime snob.
Prison Wonderland, or what was it? The one on
School Prison?
No, the one on Netflix. It's something like La La Wonderland.
Dead Man Wonderland.
Dead Man. Oh, dog, that shit's good. I like Dead Man. Yeah, Dead Man.
But that another thing about animes, for all them shits I was playing about earlier, a lot of them shits don't have endings, and I can't fuck with that either.
Yeah, that's true.
I hate when you leave some shit undone.
Yeah, it's like just when they stop making money, it just stopped.
Literally, or the anime is a commercial to sell the manga.
Before we get out,
and that's real.
Go ahead. No,
well, yeah, real quick. That's just really the issue with Dragon Ball Z, though. Like they fuck with us bringing in something new. Like even when they brought back when they started Super, they were like, all right, guys, this is where people wanted us to start because we just left it on some bullshit. We're picking up from here.
Yeah,
right. Well, I will fuck with Dragon Ball for whatever stretch of time that Vegeta is legitimately stronger than Goku and is smacking him around for fun. If there's a section in the last 2 new seasons where Vegeta's smacking around Goku and feeling himself for the first time in his entire existence in the show, I'm there for it. Does that happen?
That's just you're just trying to get your Killmonger on. That's all.
No Killmonger. Come on, you don't want to see that? You don't want to see Wile E. Coyote finally catch the fucking roll runner, my nigga? I want to see that shit.
I do. I do. I real talk. I hated all those cartoons because of that. I was like, man, eat that nigga.
Get that nigga.
Yeah, let that man eat.
And this has been by far the nerdiest, most insular.
I need 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes
go ahead.
To explain how far you are in Nier Automata.
I have the first ending and then an extra ending because I kept fucking up at the beginning of Game Plus.
Hey, so much the fact that you actually hit me up like,
nigga, what's happening?
How do I do this?
Yeah.
What did that ending? Did it intrigue you at all?
Not. It was pretty straightforward. I ain't completely with it yet. Like nothing about the first ending and the first playthrough makes me really want to play through the second playthrough, which is why my Tekken game got real strong again after a second. But the beginning of the second playthrough and like seeing how they're clearly going a little meta. Is that happening?
Yeah, there's some shit that you see from 9S's perspective that you don't understand from 2B's. Like you get a whole different set of things. Like, oh, well, yes. 9S is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to. So the last thing I did was fought the twins again in the little like underground.
Oh, okay, so you got
laser casket. So I'm not that far into the second game.
You ain't that far in.
And I want to see what happens when I see the girl in the Forest Castle one, which I'm probably about an hour away from doing. And so I'm hoping that reveals some hot dope shit because I don't know shit about her.
You should go back to the opera singer. Go back to that area. Like
I already did that once, so go back to that area after beating it once.
Yeah, after beating it once, you'll get a very interesting a mission. That is, you can miss it, and if you miss it, you'll be mad at yourself.
I missed it in the first playthrough.
No, you.
Oh, it's only in the second playthrough.
Well, no, remember those. It doesn't matter when you do it.
Okay.
Like your progress continues over. So, like if you were fighting the robot on the top of the building. That stays. Yeah. That stays for the next playthrough. So 9S can go fight him again, and you'll be.
He's at the same level,
right? And you'll just continue going forward.
Interesting. Okay.
So.
All right. Cool.
Hey, I needed to hear a near update real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, but my Tekken game got real strong. Like I'm back at a certain level, and I want to play around in that space for a while before I give it another break.
You're actually playing. You're playing near the way you should play it, which is ingest it. Get a little bit in, think about it for a minute. Like, like the first time you and AJ played and This Cannot Continue was in y'all ringing in y'all heads for the next.
This cannot continue. This cannot continue. And then the best is the song at the little village.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That shit is just adorable.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this has been another example of the most insular, exclusionary, caring about your normal sensibilities room.
If y'all made it through this,
man, they down.
If you made it through this, there was at no point where you like, what?
You know what? You know what? Email us or call us 502-498-8814. If you made it through this episode and can follow most of this shit, we need to give you a shout out.
I want to do a podcast of just Ray reacting to listening to this show.
Yes.
Can we do just a YouTube video or reaction of her?
Dude, it would be done in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. You just cut this shit off.
It would just be an hour and 20 minutes of her frowning. Oh shit.
Anyway, so this is me hosting Vic Blurman. You can find. Oh no, I'm supposed to do some. I'm gonna let you do that shit. This is me hosting Vic Blurman. You can find me at Vic Blurman FIQ_BLERDMAN on Twitter, the website. Check out all the other stuff. Rock.
Y'all can hit me up on. Y'all can hit me up as Ronald McNair on Facebook. That's it.
No doubt, no doubt. My name's Aaron B, a.k.a. Ashley3 Classy. Find us a couple different ways. Black Astronauts Podcast at gmail.com. Leave us a 5-star review. We guarantee to read it on the show. Want to send us some feedback? Again, Black Astronauts Podcast at gmail.com. Or leave us a voicemail, 502-498-8814. Check out the TeePublic store. Go to just type in Black Astronauts. We'll come up. And as well, thank you for everybody that's supported us so far, and we'll continue supporting in the future. Until next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.